Hello everyone. In this video series I'm going to show you how to get all the collectibles in Dead Space Remake. I'm going to be showing you how to get all the audio logs, all the text logs, all the schematics, the weapon upgrades, the nodes, the side missions, some of the miscellaneous achievements and trophies you can get throughout the game, and also the marker fragments so that you can get the alternate ending. If you are going for the marker fragments, you're going to have to make sure that you're playing on New Game Plus. I thought it was worth mentioning that at the beginning of this guide. I'm going to be working chapter to chapter, so this is chapter 1. I'll link around the other chapters, but I will also be releasing a full guide with all of the collectibles in one, if that's something that you prefer. Thank you very much for checking out my guide. If it helped you out, just let me know in the comment section, and if you want to support me, just drop a like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Let's get this going. Okay, so very first collectible is a text log. As soon as you gain control of Isaac, just turn around, head left, and you'll find this text log called Background Request. First of 17 in this chapter. So second one is again a text log, and in the room where everyone gets attacked, over on the left, you can find another text log. Sitting on this table, this one's called Sponsored Article, the USG Ishimura. Very easy one to miss if you're in a rush. Okay, so an obvious one, I don't think anyone's going to miss this, but the first weapon you can get is obviously the plasma cutter right here when you get down the bottom of the elevator. Yeah, I doubt anyone's missing that one. Pretty sure you need it to proceed, but it doesn't hurt to include it in the guide. Alright, moving on to number 4. This one is the first audio log. When you open the door just after getting the plasma cutter, you'll have to open up the door by shooting or punching the lock on the right hand side. Come through here and through this door towards the control room, and you can get the security request right here. So another really obvious one, again I don't think you can miss this, but it's the Stasis module. Second weapon pickup of the game. These are all really scripted, but I wanted to include them. Just so everything's there, you know. So, next we've got a Missable mission log, and basically after you pick up the Stasis, you don't want to use it on the door. You just kind of want to wait until Daniel's talks to you, and you'll get that log. Some of these are only triggered if you do certain things in the game, although you don't have to get every single log in order to get the achievement or trophy for getting 150 logs. There are way more than that in the game, but I will do my best to show all of them.
Don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
So there's a node right there when you enter the tram control, and an audio log right there.
Or did they just stop moving?
That's the second audio log. And next up, we have another Missable mission log. This one's to do with the autoloader. You need to press the button in the middle, and then you can load this clamp by interacting with it. But you need to stasis the second one. If you fail stasis in the second one, you'll get another call from Daniels or Hammond, and that'll be another log in the list. One thing worth noting is that a lot of the conversations, or all of the conversations that you have with NPCs throughout the levels, will count towards logs.
The autoloader's busted. But Stasis should do the trick. Just gotta time it.
Great. But hurry. Okay? Sound carrier's down here.
An easy one to miss, but it isn't necessary to get in order to get your achievement. Really just for the completionists out there. So after you've sorted out the tram and you come down here, you have to use the circuit breaker to open up the next area. Before you do that, open up the cargo hall storage, which is here, and there's a node on the wall. There isn't an achievement or trophy tied to nodes, but there is to upgrading stuff, and you need nodes to do that, so I'll show you where all of those are. Next up, we've got another text log. This one is called Repair Invoice. This is when you're in the maintenance bay, I think, and you need to get in the room that I was just standing next to. You'll need to come up this elevator and you can find the circuit breaker that you have to interact with in order to unlock that door. But just to the right of that is the text log we're about to collect. When you're on your way here, look out for the necromorph that's on the floor. Make sure you get rid of him. And here's the circuit breaker, and just to the right of that is the text log just there. Sorted. Alright, so we've got another node, and I'm pretty sure this is in the room where we need to get into, that we need to use this circuit breaker to unlock. So when you come back here, look out for the necromorph that jumps out of the vent to your right. There'll also be one that spawns behind you. Look out for those guys. And then head back towards the elevator. I'm pretty sure once you get down the bottom of the elevator as well, there's more necromorphs that will attack you. So look out for them. If you're interested in getting all of the marker fragments, you're going to need to make sure that you're playing on New Game Plus to get those. Worth mentioning early on. Alright, so take out this necromorph. Let's go ahead and open up this door then. So we got that node just over there. This is where the objective will lead you, so you will end up coming into this room. So there's another text log in here, number 4, which is the poker invitation. Grab that. And the marker fragment is just to the right of the objective you need to pick up. It's on the shelf, and you'll need to smack all the stuff off the shelf. If you've used the timestamps to find those, you might want to drop back a couple of collectibles just so you can see exactly where that is. But yeah, it's in the objective room with the card you need to get to reactivate the trams, just on that shelf. So next up we've got another node, node number 4. Almost all the way through this mission. Just keep going. So we need to come into the supply room. This is pretty much on the way back. That elevator we just went up is the one that you originally go down at the start of this mission. There's that node. So the last collectible we need to get in this chapter is the level 2 suit, and it will be in the shop. The first shop that you can come across will have the suit. Costs 10k credits. Some of the other suits you have to find schematics for, but not this one. It will just be in the suit straight in the shop straight away. So one more thing to take a look at, which is the log list that this chapter has. Like I mentioned before, a lot of the logs that you'll find come through when you're talking to the NPCs and they're telling you where to go and what to do. I'll show you guys the list. In case you're missing any, you'll know which one. Be able to compare against me. Like I said, a couple of those are ones that you can miss by doing certain things throughout the chapter. But don't worry, as long as you pick up the majority of the ones that I'll show you, you can still get the achievement or trophy. You don't have to get every single one. I just want to include them for any of the completionists out there. That is all of the logs there. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching. I hope this helped you out. I'm going to be posting chapter 2 real soon. It'll be linked around. Have a great day. And until next time, take it easy.